exactly 15 seconds, we'll be on the air.
I felt like a reptile. I felt like a reptile.
I've got so much fucking hair at the moment.
Dude.
Shall I put a camo hat on as well?
Yeah, we'll have a hair off. We can have a hair off.
Twinsies.
Okay, so I've
Are you sending it me? Yeah.
What? How do you want me to send it, yeah?
Just airdrop it to my iPad.
Okay.
And then I will put it up upon the TV.
Okay, so airdrop. Dan's iPad. Well, that's the first time that's worked really fucking well. I'm sat next to it with my phone. I'm like,
yeah.
Airdrop. Nothing. Airdrop, please. Abracadabra.
I had to restart everything the other day in order for it to work. Ooh, that looks good.
I'll be alright, eh? That's the right
wicked.
size.
Right, watch this. This will be great timing as well. Dun, 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 dun. Hello, everybody, and welcome to Full Reptile Radio. It's been a while.
We're back, bro.
It's been a while.
We are back.
Hang on, let me get my camo hat on as well. So we're twinsies.
Could be full twinning.
I've got the big skull and crossbones hat though.
So that's not available.
This is a one-off.
Yeah.
Is that a one-off?
No, it's also not available. It's just mine.
So you can't buy these?
No, either. I mean, I've
Get
got a
the
lot of
t-shirt
hats.
though. Can't get. Do you like my medallion?
I do like your medallion.
It's a Jeet Kune Do logo. Have you got it, man?
What was the film with, was it Jackie Chan or Jet Li that was the medallion? It was Jet Li on it.
Medallion?
I want to say 1998.
What's happening there? Oh, there we go. It's back. It does that from time to time.
From Tom Ponton. What we got? We've got new stuff. We've got new
mate,
things.
we've got loads of new stuff. It's been ages since we've done this.
Way
It's been
too long.
ages.
Way too long.
We have heard you, and we apologise for being a while, but obviously with pandemics and bubbles and all that kind of stuff.
I've just been growing my hair.
You've
I said to Stace, as I
like a
was
chia
eating,
pet.
I said, do I look like a homeless person? And she was like, always. I was like, no, but I've put clean jeans on. She was like, you still look bad.
Well, I mean, if you grow your hair out longer, if I gave you my hair, you'd look like Bugger Beard. Who's been taken down off Twitter? Did you see that?
Bugger Beard?
Yeah.
I saw a really emotional. There you go. This is my daily now.
Now you look like someone off that pirate documentary I've been watching.
Yes.
Have you seen that?
Ollie
You've been
said I
watching
look
it?
like someone from Jackass. I said, when? He was like, always.
You look like a Motley Crue roadie.
Yes. Yeah, I could live with that.
Or like the sound guy, maybe. I could see you being the Motley Crue sound guy.
I keep watching.
I don't know why Motley Crue.
No, but I keep watching Hot Tub Time Machine.
It's that clip.
Yeah, it is. It's the Tommy T-Bone, isn't it? I keep watching the Hot Tub Time Machine just because of Motley Crue.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
I've got a book actually called The Heroin Diaries, which is about Motley Crue back in the day.
Mate.
And it was... the reason I got it is because I was living in Van Nuys at the time, and that was where they kept talking about where there were street names and stuff. So it was interesting to read it. But how did we get onto Motley Crue?
My mop. I've just realised.
Oh, that was it. So where you been? What you been up to? How was pandemic time?
Mate, lots of batshit crazy nonsense. Yeah, weird. Really, I don't know. A lot of stuff sort of didn't change because I was still doing my work, still managing to design and do bits and bobs and could get to the office. So my daily wasn't that different, but it was noticing how it affected people around me. So my wife, my kids, and it's one of them where, because you're still doing what you're normally doing and still seeing a few people and whatnot, when you realise they're kind of in prison on completely locked down, you're like, oh, this is a bit. And it was weird because I was classed at high risk. Because I've got eczema, I have to have these tablets called Prenisolone, I think they're called.
Right.
Fucking amazing. So literally, you can take these tablets and it all just goes.
Really?
Yeah, but
Must be some strong shit though.
Yeah. So
I used to have
doing
eczema
it,
as a kid when I
mate,
had my eyes and stuff.
Look, it's
pull
just,
your seat forward because that will catch up on it.
You're gonna
We'll get told off.
bang, bang, bang.
Yeah, we'll get told off. Amy will tell us off.
I haven't hit the table.
No,
Ollie.
He does, doesn't he? He likes to whack things. He's gotten better though.
But he is very professional.
He is.
I was kind of worried. That's why I was trying to have my podcast on the way down in the van because we haven't spoken for so long. I mean, people keep asking me. I'm like, I still see Dan. I still see him quite often, and we have podcasts, but we don't record them.
Yeah.
And then I was like, oh man, yeah, but Ollie's in now. And the thing is, because Ollie's in on an official level of like the picks thing, and then he's around with new people, it's almost like I've got OG people that remember UFC 21, 25, and that's when I was in.
Yeah, he's new money.
You got the Ollie era.
You
got the McGregor era.
Yeah, no, we're bringing it back. That's why I'm wearing a baseball cap backwards.
Yeah, well,
I've been wearing them on the war rooms as well, just to build up for it. People say I don't look good in a flat peak baseball cap, and I have to agree with them. But I don't care. Well, at the same time,
I'm going to be 40, and I've only worn flat peaks since Chris. It's Chris Bliss's fault.
It's 2 days, isn't it? You're 40 in 2 days.
I am.
How's that feeling?
Mad. I can remember going to my mum's 40th birthday.
Hang on, how old do you feel?
Oh, like fucking 15.
Yeah.
Like, maybe old enough to drink.
So you're still hoping for toys for your birthday?
Without a doubt. Without a doubt. I can remember going to my mum's 40th birthday and thinking she was old as shit.
Crazy,
and
innit?
being like, someone bought her a vase and she was beside herself. And I'm like, all right, bro. I mean, obviously we broke it because we broke everything. Like, for a house in Duffield, which is like this really affluent place full of Crown Derby, if you want me to take you there and just show you all the different pieces I broke, yeah.
So maybe she didn't want the vase and she was just playing up. Like maybe someone's going to buy you a vase.
Yeah, maybe target practice.
This is the moment where I get paranoid that I've not pressed the record button. You see, this happens every podcast. It's consistent, and this is what happens when we don't have Raptors here.
Is it on now?
It's definitely on.
It's on.
This is definitely on. I need other people to be watching these things. Otherwise I'm.
But at least you've not got a schedule for our podcast.
That's true.
It's just
we can just
nonsense.
talk about what we want, can't we? There's all kinds of paraphernalia on the table. I don't know. Is red wine here as well, though? Look at that.
Not mine.
It's not. It is mine.
Yeah, it's definitely
mine.
yours.
Yeah.
Definitely yours.
Yeah, I drink the occasional glass of red wine now.
How are you finding
after 23 years of not drinking?
See, I was more conscious when I saw that. The first time I'd been over, there was a bottle on the side.
Yeah.
And obviously Jimmy was here, and Ollie was here. And the reactions from all three were so polar different because it was like Jimmy was like, fuck you, fucking hello, fucking what? Fucking hello.
Yeah, Jimmy's got Smirnoff Ice on his mind in Loughborough, and that's not my vibe.
Turbo Shandy.
Yeah, no.
So that was Jimmy's, and Ollie's was like, oh, is that yours? And my thing, because I think mine and your brain is strangely similar, when you've got 20 years under your belt, you kind of wear it as a bit of a badge.
That was the thing. That was one of the things stopping me.
Yeah,
you know,
because
it's like when I had long hair before I went to China, and I don't know why it keeps doing that.
I quite like it though. If we can do it quick enough, we can have a stop motion.
we should just pause every time it's
drinking coffee. No one does this while they sit down, do they?
Yeah, it was like when I had long hair, like I wanted to cut it off. I got to the stage where I was like, this is just like I was training every day and it was annoying me, and I was like, I need to cut it off. But I couldn't bring myself to do it. But then when I went to China, they did it for me. So it was, but I was kind of the same thing with this. It was like,
if we'd have pinned you down and just started,
yeah.
Here's a Jaeger bomb. Yeah. Stop.
But yeah, no, I mean, I used to enjoy red wine, and I do enjoy the occasional glass now. But it's not like I'm not like, you know,
no. See,
I'm not a drinker.
I'm not. I can't drink.
No,
I can't drink. I'm built like a 12-year-old girl, so it kind of kills me because I never went clubbing because imagine you got ID, mate. You leave it. You're not going to believe me. So I never really got into drinking. I like having a few beers, but it was never really a thing. But it was never a thing that I was like, I best stop because for me, I was like, well, if I like the taste, I can remember being a kid and having it. And thinking you're big and tough because you're drinking half a can of Stella. But it would take me probably 2 days to get down a can. And so you don't like the taste. Why are you doing it? But I just know there's that little medallion or that little medal that you sort of hold on to. And then once it's gone, sometimes you can kind of get that realisation like, oh, it don't fucking matter.
Yeah.
Oh, it's cool. But then obviously if you're a smackhead, then it's a bigger problem.
Well, my granddad still offers me a beer every time I go around to his house because he thinks it's amusing to him now. It's like, oh, have a, you know. Yeah, no, I'm not drinking beer.
Mate, my neighbour, I can go round. It can be literally 7 a.m. I can have a parcel for him. Do you want a beer?
Really?
I'm like, ooh, leave the lid on.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Leave the lid on.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh, man. Just a quick one on leave the lid on. I've never been more embarrassed or ashamed for someone else than being on a work night out. It was a work night out that was all paid for by work, and we were with a rep that was trying to give us their business, but also we were trying to sort of show off our sort of side of things. And there was a lad, and if I said he was moulded from Danny Dyer's shit, you would know exactly the type of person I mean.
Right.
So he was exactly Danny Dyer, bit overweight, bit out of shape, a bit of a. His profile picture, he had a tap out shirt on.
Hair gel, button up shirt up to the top.
Yes, with his tap out, kind of red stripe.
Yeah.
And
I could see him in my head.
but he didn't know what MMA was.
Right.
So you know when you see, oh bro, did you watch the fights
was
last
he a
week?
cage fighter though?
Oh, cage fighter. And
Oh, dude, I put fucking Cage Rage on the other day. Like, I can't remember what fight it was. I was showing V something. And I was like, I was showing a. Yeah, no, I won't mention it because it was a weird fight. Chemo Leopoldo was one of the two fighters. Anyway, and it started off with the two boiled eggs, and it was just hilarious. It's like a fucking parody of itself,
Mate,
it's ridiculous. Cage fighting. Anyway, sorry, you're going back. Your Danny Dyer guy molded out of Danny Dyer.
the same guy. So literally, if them two had a baby, and that baby had had a shit,
I mean, they might have.
and Danny Dyer ate it, and then made another shit,
Yeah.
this was this guy. And we all sat there. It gets a bit rowdy. Everyone's had a drink. And he was literally like, right, gonna get a taxi, boys. Puts his sheepskin on, obviously. Bounces up, walks over to the bar, asks for 3 beers, tells them to leave the lid on 2, takes one up, stands there and nailing it, while he's kind of dancing in this weird, sexy way to a bunch of dudes that are sat still eating their dinner. And he was like, for the road boys, all right, and fucked off. And you know, when you're like, oh, you probably shouldn't have done that.
Yeah.
Because like you've just, I mean, what's a beer? £3, £3.50? But it was just that kind of douchey move that someone's trying to help you out and he's just completely rinsed it. And I was like, whoa. And I don't really feel embarrassment or shame ever, because I've just got used to just dealing with shit. So it was not a nice feeling seeing Danny Dyer's shit act up like that.
So if you feel 15 but you're turning 40, what would 40-year-old you tell 15-year-old you if you go back?
Oh man, fuck him.
Just generally.
Fuck him. Yeah, I mean,
Damn the man.
yeah.
Damn the man.
Yeah, like,
Fuck him.
there's a lot of, I was thinking about this earlier because I've got, obviously when I was at Egg, I was probably in my 20s, and there's a massive struggle. There's a massive struggle when you're 20s, around that sort of time. When you're constantly working, you're trying to get on the ladder and you're trying to do the right thing, there's a load of pressure all the time. And I've sort of carried that with me, even though now things are a lot easier. Like me and you have had conversations where I've done work, but maybe I've gone to the park with the kids or something. And I'm ringing you, go, I've done a lot, but I'm at the park. You're like, fuck it, right? Chill. You were up till midnight 3 nights ago. It's like, yeah. So you kind of put this pressure on yourself. But the thing is, no one fucking knows. No one knows what the fuck they're doing. Ever.
No.
Like, the amount of people that I was at Egg with, and they won't mind me saying this, they slept their way to where they were because everyone knew someone who was always banging someone. And it's like, and to be fair, if I was a manager and I could have put my best mate as my team leader, I would have. But because I wasn't doing it, I was pissed off someone else was. But they were only doing it because they didn't know what they were doing. Because literally a company like that shuts down, and these people who are execs, who now have got literally no they've got no idea what they're doing because it's not in their specific bubble. It just makes me just look at stuff and be like, just don't fucking sweat the small stuff, man. Because, I don't know, there's a lot of stuff that happens. Obviously, you've got family issues, you've got work issues, you've got money issues and all the rest of it. But ultimately, it's kind of about being happy, just having a bit of time. Like, even with lockdown, yeah, it was mental. But getting to see your kids, like, Stacey was really worried because she said, we've lost the last 2 holidays with Moo. Because she's 13 in May. So then by the time we get to go abroad again, she's probably going to be 15. And that's the point. She don't want anything to do with you. She doesn't want to be around you. She just wants to go out and buy cheap cigarettes and do whatever you do when you're on holiday, when you're with your parents at 15. But I was kind of trying to look at it at the other side. It's like, this is a weird thing that we've all shared that will never, ever go away. And to be able to remember that and be like, oh, remember that time we couldn't go out the house for a month? It's like, no one's ever had that before.
Yeah.
That's fucking, even in the Blitz. You can still go shop. You don't have to wear a mask.
You just had to brick your windows up if you want to keep the lights on at night.
Yeah, exactly.
Imagine that.
Yeah.
Imagine that. Don't turn the lights on because they might see your ass and bomb it.
Yeah. Being a kid, I mean, Libby is scared of so much stuff.
Yeah.
which I can remember. We've spoke about it before. We had a cabin bed. We both had the same cabin bed.
Yeah.
And I was terrified some fucker was living under it. I mean, it's not that big. But
No.
you try and get down them ladders when you're, I don't know.
Big enough when you're a kid, though. I mean, I used to, like with my Lego storage in there back in the day.
Oh, mate, no, that was my shifting booth.
Was it? I've got loads of good Lego on there, look. Have you seen it? Have you seen Yoga Frog?
I've seen Yoga Frog. I saw him on the Outlaws,
the other day.
on the Outlaw pics.
He's good, isn't he?
How cool is he?
Yeah. V's figured out this little counterbalance situation.
He doesn't care, does he?
Badass.
He's all over it.
I mean, look at that supreme core strength that he's got going on.
How long's he been in that position?
2 weeks now.
That's not core strength. That's concrete.
He's not quite Shaolin level yet, but he's getting there. I've got my Hunter S. Thompson here,
Mate.
which I've not tried it as what it is.
Well, he came from Etsy, and I think it took 6 months to get here.
Is that right?
Well, it's one of them where obviously we had issues with post, and he was from America, and someone had made him. So then I just kept messaging him, and because he was a one-off and they were never going to do it again, they were above and beyond nervous because the amount of stuff that was going missing, just not working. The post office, it was insane. And she just kept messaging me going, "I really want to send it, yeah, but I don't want it to get broken or lost." And I was like, "All right." And obviously, you probably got that a year after your birthday.
It's wicked though, isn't it?
It's cool, yeah.
Fits on set perfect. I've got some Mandalorians. Loads of people have noticed the Space Marine.
Yeah, Space Hulk.
Yeah, Space.
He's a Hulk, isn't he? If he's not got a point, the point was the Marine. The Hulk was the one with the.
Is that right?
Someone tell us, but don't be nasty.
I've got loads and loads of Games Workshop. Mine was Space Wolves. See, I went Space Wolves, and then I got into Orcs because they were like pirates. So I had an army of each.
Darren Till's got into Orcs recently, hasn't he?
His memes have been great, haven't they? His memes have been great. Fair play to Vittori though. He's looked fantastic. But I've just sent a load of stuff over to a guy. He's painting them for me, and I'll when they start to arrive, I'll show you some of them because he's an amazing artist.
Well, I'm sure
Art Studio.
we would have got into Games Workshop about the same time.
Yeah. So what were you then?
I started out. I got Hero Quest.
Okay.
Because my friend Duncan Fraser Moody, real name,
Pulled a muscle in my arm.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't think I've done anything
Sorry,
to warrant pulling a muscle.
So Space Hulk.
Yeah, so I went Hero Quest, Space Crusade, and Space Crusade you got Space Marines, and they're basically just monsters. But
they weren't Chaos, were they? They were Tyranids.
Yeah, something like that. But with just a lot of arms.
Yeah,
shit
like
to
kind of
paint.
like Alien. Alien.
Yeah. And then I was in Eldar, which were the elves.
Yeah.
And because I had a wicked one, and he was stood like this, and he had a cape. And it's one of them fucking things, you know, when you get into something and it's kind of expensive.
It was expensive. But they were
poor.
Metal, weren't they?
They were lead figures.
That one's metal.
This
little orb just there.
Mate, that's it. But the thing is, you needed to undercoat them to be able to get the paint stick and all the rest of it. And you know the classic, Mum, can we have McDonald's? We've got McDonald's at home. And you end up with oven chips in a shit burger.
Yeah.
Can I have a paintbrush, Mum? Because they use like squirrel tail or something, and like you used to put it in your mouth, and it was a size AB 1.0 some fuck, and there was always like the 8 kids sat around the end of the table with some dude with a beard painting, fucking probably in prison now, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
So I can remember saying to Mum, I've got this figure this big, I need a paintbrush. It's like £1. Lost a mind. We got paintbrushes. Give me like a poster paintbrush that looks like the end of a rhino's dick. Just fucking. And I'm, oh, right, yeah, well, look at the detail, Mum. There's fuck all in it. So I basically managed to save up my money, buy myself a brush, and I used to sit for hours and hours just painting.
I was so much more interested in the painting of them than the playing of the game.
Yeah.
I think I maybe played the game twice, but like I had a couple of armies. He's about the best I managed to paint though.
Were they squats?
I was pretty shit. No, he's an orc.
Oh right, but the little guys were called squats, weren't they?
Gretchens.
No, the blokes, the dwarfs, but they were.
They were the actual dwarfs though, weren't they? They were like the ones like the Eldar transferred over from elves.
Yes.
To Eldar.
Yeah.
And then dwarves transferred over to squats. Yeah.
Amazing.
But they were like little humans, weren't they?
But then it's from
Nottingham, you know.
Is he?
Games Workshop. Just Games Workshop.
The whole thing, really?
Yeah, the whole thing.
I remember they used to have a magazine. Can you remember the magazine?
They sponsored us.
What, Games Workshop?
Yeah.
Imagine if they did a version of Full Reptile.
Oh, that'd be wicked, wouldn't it?
Yeah, it'd be an orc, wouldn't it? Or a squat. There you go. I got a squat speeder bike. I can remember my mate got banned because he super glued 3 blasters onto the side of a Space Marine and tried to play it, and like all fucking hell broke loose. Imagine 15 sweaty, smelly. Games Workshop always smelled a lot like a five-a-side changing room.
A little bit, yeah.
Lynx Africa.
Yes, a lot of Lynx Africa.
Insignia shower gel. Can you remember that?
Yeah, I do remember that. Yeah.
Yeah, my auntie thought I loved it every year. Send him some more Insignia. She must have won
Did
a
you
fucking...
get the set, which was in black plastic?
A shower gel.
Yeah.
Push the fucker out. Aerosol. It's definitely smashed the ozone layer.
Horrible aerosols.
Awful.
I remember them in the changing rooms after fucking rugby practice, and everyone's just instead of showering, you smelly bastards.
Mate.
Yeah.
Yeah, just maybe wash it off.
Yeah, just wash it.
Just have a rinse.
Yeah, I do.
So yeah,
I remember Games Workshop very familiar. I even remember it was on Friar Lane in Nottingham. I think it's still there.
Sadlergate mine was Derby, so Sadlergate.
Yeah.
I'd go into Derby with £1. Moo the other day, she fucking rolled me over for a tenner.
Really?
A 10 spot.
That's how you know she's getting older.
Paper fucking money, mate. She's 12.
Yeah, well, that's it.
Her mate rang her.
You're 15. I mean,
Well, this is it. Yeah,
you're not that far ahead.
She's an embryo. She says, such and such is going to the park, and she's quite a nervous thing because obviously we've been. I mean, nowadays everything's fucking getting robbed. People are stealing dogs, which fuck you.
Yeah.
In the fucking face, fuck you hard. But there's so many things, and because they're either on the internet, like she'll come down occasionally and she'll have seen something on YouTube, and like, is this real? And a lot of it's not, but. Obviously, she's just, in the current climate, she's kind of nervous with stuff. So we was really chuffed. Yeah, mate's going to the park. Found out her mate's mum's going to sit there with their younger siblings. So I was like, oh, fucking hell, gold. Because I'm one of them parents that kind of, I don't really like them out of my sight. Just because I like to know where they are, what they're doing. Because, well, I just don't want to be a statistic. So with that in mind, she's like, Mum, can you think I can, have some folding stuff? So Stacey just ponied up this tenner. There you go. And I was thinking... All right, fair enough. It used to take me a lot to get paper money. And off she went.
You have to sell some toys.
Mate, yeah, exactly. So she went to the co-op and bought a bag of stuff. But the really wholesome bit of it was like, oh, Dad, the chicken seasoning was on offer, 2 for $1.50. So I got you one of them. Didn't need it. Didn't want it, but that was a really nice thought.
You never don't need chicken seasoning.
Mate, ever.
I mean, you'll use it.
I will, without a doubt, use it. But then she's like, I got Libby these penguin socks. I've got, Mum, I bought you these new slippers. And I'm like, one fucking minute. You had £10 that you didn't need to buy us stuff we don't want. And then she was like, on the multi-deal, she went, oh, those chocolate fingers, 2 for $1.50, bought them. And she's got this Tango Blast drink, which is like, I don't know, like a big gulp off of The Simpsons. And she's like, but don't worry, Dad. It's $2.50 up to there. I filled it past the lid. Like it was fucking flex points. So then, literally a week to the day, I said to her, all right, she got called up again. Do you want to go out? I was like, cool, no worries. So I nipped in to drop her off. And I went, are you going to need any money? And she was like, no, flexing a little bit in front of her mate. And the mate's at the door. And she was like, no, I'm all right. So she ran back and her mate went, I've only got my birthday money, but you can share it. So she sort of came running back to the car and went, Dad, I don't want to spend her birthday money. Can I have some money? And I only had a fucking £5 in my wallet. I was like, take that. But it's the type of thing that we used to knock. I can remember knocking cement off bricks to clean bricks, a penny a brick.
Yeah. I used to clean my dad's football boots.
Dude.
That was my thing.
Yeah, but...
And I always left it to the last minute. Like Saturday morning, on the way to football... You're not clean the boots, and I'm like, I used to polish over mud a lot of the time.
Mate, yeah.
So bad.
Polishing the sole.
Yeah,
it's all right.
And I'd leave them for the week. My justification was, well, I got to let the mud dry so I can brush it off.
It comes off way easier.
Yeah, no, it didn't. Not that kind of mud. I don't know what was in that mud down at that football pitch. But show me your toys. I want to see what you've bring for the.
So I went in the loft.
Right.
I obviously saw the set.
Your bag of treasure.
Mate, honestly, I went in the loft. There's going to be something here that you're probably not going to be recording for about 10 minutes because you're going to go through it with a tooth comb. But I have got an original Clubber Lang from...
Is that in your way, that mic?
No, not at all. I'm good. I don't think I'm banging it or do it. They'll tell us anyway. They'll be like, dickhead, bring Ollie back. Where's Ollie? So I've got an original Clubber Lang, which basically the He-Man figure factory made Rocky figures. So they changed nothing but the head. So it's the same rigid arm, no elbow joint, no knee joint, just like oversized.
Which is kind of no good for a boxer.
Not unless, it was no furry pants. They had a pair of shorts and some gloves with it. And that's in the loft somewhere, along with the original A-Team figures, where they were the G.I. Joe size, is it 3.5 inch? But they're like, I think Hannibal.
That size.
Yeah. Yes. I think Hannibal's red, Mr. T is orange, face is blue, and Murdoch's green. Clothes they never wore in the film, in the show, ever, but they're all wearing a different colour jumpsuit for whatever fucking reason. That's in the loft as well, in another box with the Reservoir Dogs figures. But
you found some good stuff though.
So I started with my Mr. T bobblehead.
That's wicked. Look at that. Mate. That's brilliant. How long you had that? 15
years.
Really? So what's the story behind it?
My mate used to work at Forbidden Planet, which was another world in Derby.
Dude, that was a great shop. Mate,
we had a hustle.
Yeah.
Of
course you did.
We had the best hustle. And I could probably talk about it now because it's... Is it double jeopardy? Nothing removed? Have I been done?
Years past
we're all good. So when you used to go to a trading shop, nothing was on stock. So if you were buying new gear, like a new film, DVD or game, it was stock taken.
Yeah.
Because the turnover of second-hand stuff was so rapid, so you'd take a game in, you'd just bought it for 30 quid, they'd put a sticker on it and they'd be like, we'll give you 15 cash, 22 trade, and so then you make your decision. But because there was so many like discs in the in-tray and out-tray, you could never really tell. So I'd go in and he'd be like, 50 on these shit games. So I would then buy a load of second-hand stuff and then basically give it him later that night because he was selling it on the fucking... Do you know what I mean? So it was a wicked hustle.
Nice little hustle.
I got a Dreamcast. He's not going to be complete without...
Oh, dude, look at that. I considered having a wrap on the Rigor van like this. You know what I mean?
I would do the same,
I think.
Without a doubt. But this is wrong.
I think maybe we should both. Yeah, was it not straight for a
No,
little bit longer?
So the stripe's not far off, but it was grey. The top was grey and the bottom was black.
Oh, like a gunmetal grey, wasn't it?
Yeah. But it's still kind of cool.
But is the registration plate correct?
I don't know.
2E14859. I mean, if that's correct, that's a pretty good detail to have. And it's the same on the front and back.
How the fuck have you got the...
They do.
How have you got the number plate right?
But not the colour.
But the colour's wrong.
Oh, it's pretty cool though.
It's nice, right?
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
So he's cool.
I've got a small one somewhere, like a hot rod size one.
Yeah, I had one that was on my keys, but it's one it kind of cut my leg to bits, so
Did it, yeah.
I had to take it out of my pocket.
Yeah, I think I've got one of them somewhere.
Yeah, a little keyring one.
Yeah.
So this was a more recent purchase.
Oh mate, I've got so many Hot Wheels. I need to put some stuff up here in it. I think I need to get all my Hot Wheels up in here. I've got
racked like a shop.
400 of them, right? I do. That's fucking really cool.
It is, but there's not a lot of detail in it, is there?
Yeah, but
it was still wicked.
It's awesome.
And then
this is a recent purchase, is it?
Yeah, that was. You know when you take the kids out and take them to the toy shop and they're buying this and that,
and you end up
I'm
buying
filling more
yourself,
stuff in. Libby, get this on your money. I'll pay you back. Mum is telling I'm not allowed any more toys. Ever.
Yeah.
Okay, what do you want to do first?
I don't know.
Old school wrestling figures.
Oh, dude.
See if you can name them.
Okay. Oh, fucking hell. Is that... What's his name? Tatanka? Tatanka.
And they had the same... I think he's still... Oh, no, he's elastic.
Oh, dear.
Oh, his elastic is pretty...
Oh, no.
It's pretty bad, isn't it?
I bet
no. Greg Valentine's all over it, look.
Oh, wicked. Yeah, no,
he's
having none of it. He's having none of it.
Yeah, Tatanka's poorly. Okay. Oh, mate.
Fucking Legion of Doom.
Hawk and Animal.
Brilliant. Didn't one of these die recently?
They're both dead now.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so Hawk, he's the one who died recently. He died last year, I think. Animal was, I think, 2000 and...
Does that still work?
Maybe 2000.
Oh, it does.
But they never worked when you wanted to actually throw a figure.
No, of course.
It's like you were talking on the pics about Superfly Jimmy Snooker, and he jumped off the top rope.
He did.
But he had the same mechanism as Shawn Michaels. So here's...
Oh, that's not working. But that looks kind of cool. There we go, look. He's still holding them up. Still
Where
pretty fucking strong. It never made sense, though. It never made sense. You're banging that mic. That's going to be fucking really loud. It's been a while, mate. Your mic etiquette slipped.
Oh, it's gone to shit, mate. I've just been having a podcast in the van.
Well, that's something we're going to do. That's an idea we had today while Owen's unpacking his toy bag. We're gonna put a because you've got a Rygor van in there as well, haven't you?
Reed.
A what?
Reed the Griffin.
Reed, is that what you called it?
Why not?
Paul Reed's got a new job with Emma. He's the head of development. I can't remember which one.
Oh, amazing.
Yeah. No, he's going to be really good for it.
I'll send him some coffee to celebrate.
Absolutely. Remind me of coffee when we finish the podcast because I need you to send some stuff to my sister.
I will definitely do that. For some reason, Martin, look at him.
It didn't make sense why one was hawk and one was animal. Why? Like, because a hawk's a
hawk is a type,
bird, right?
Yeah.
Like, it would make sense like hawk and tiger. Or,
yes.
You know what I mean?
I always preferred animals' hair and face paint.
Yeah, but he didn't have any options, did he? Really? Because his hair had already decided.
If it's gone,
if
it's fucked off, then he's struggling. But then there was Shawn Michaels.
Do you reckon we could convince Ollie to grow his hair like that, or maybe what?
They could the pair of them.
I could do that. I mean, I've got that now.
Mate,
I've got that now.
Imagine if we could get them.
That's something else. That's something else I need to do at some point. Yeah, I need to Liberty Spike it, but I think I need to use glue for it.
Yeah,
you know what I mean, like proper PVA glue.
Mate, I've got this hairspray. It's the yellow one, and the yellow. They do a gel and they do a spray, and it's like glue. Jeez, that's
12 inches.
Too long. Yeah, probably more.
Too long.
Then you have got
perfect for fighting in New York. You know what I mean?
I've only got
big green Liberty Spikes. Who are you missing?
I've got half of the Bushwhackers. It's either Luke or Butch. I've got half of the Rockers, which is Shawn Michaels.
He looks like he's having a epileptic fit or something.
Well, look, his move was.
Oh, of course it was.
Which is kind of shit when, if you're trying to make them fight.
They were good, though, weren't they? The Bushwhackers.
Bushwhackers were amazing.
I tell you who else I liked as well was Hacksaw Jim Duggan.
Oh,
he was brilliant.
Davey Boy Smith. I know you spoke about him.
You've got a good collection of these, man.
Undertaker.
I had a few, but I don't know where they went. I didn't have many. I didn't have many though.
My cousin had a lot of mine.
His eyes are a bit terrifying.
His eyes always were though, weren't they?
Yeah.
So yeah.
Oh, he's IRS.
Owen R. Shyster.
I
always loved the backstory with him.
What was his thing?
His leg, yeah. He did the same as Luke or Butch. So you pull his arm up and he stomps on him. Push it. There you go.
Oh shit!
But still working.
But that is amazing. A toy from a few years ago won't be working.
Easy 80s.
Yeah, has this got a date on it? 1992.
Oh, okay. Yeah, well, they've all...
But imagine justifying that to sell to a kid these days. You can't have a figure that stomps on people.
Well, has he got his own amp?
Oh, that's good, isn't it? I might use that to grind coffee at some point.
It'll probably work. But I always like the backstory with wrestlers, because they always like your Cage Warriors days. If you were, I don't know, the Outlaw in Cage Warriors, when you'd have gone to UFC, then you have a new persona. Do you know what I mean? A lot of them had different personas all the time.
Is that Mr. Perfect?
No, that's Shawn Michaels as one half of the Rockers. So Marty Jannetty, his tag team partner.
Shawn Michaels was that blonde, was it? I didn't think he was that blonde.
Mate, when he was in the Rockers, he was butter wouldn't melt blonde.
Who's that?
Greg the Hammer Valentine.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So he's really old.
That's wicked. He's the best.
Bulldog.
He's the one, but yeah, he looks most like the actual person. Oh shit! Of course, you've got to have a Hulk. 303 pounds. I always remember how much he weighed because I had a mug that I used to use every morning before school, and it had his stats on the side.
Did it mention his pythons anywhere on the mug?
Probably.
Imagine.
Probably.
It's impressive that he's still alive.
What a brilliant collection you've got there.
Well, you look. He's died.
Yeah.
He's dead. I'm not sure about. I mean, Shawn Michaels he's fucked. Have you seen his lazy eye? No. I watched the documentary the other day, and he was talking about. He did a move, and basically it sort of just went, and that's it. And yeah, his eyes jacked. He's actually talking to Bret Hart.
What was? Oh, it was Undertaker.
Undertaker, yeah, same as Valentine. So out cold. Are you ready for the next bit?
I can't do David
Boy Smith. So check this out. My grandma knew his mom.
Of course she did.
She never did anything about it. She didn't get me like his old bedding or anything.
Nothing like that. No.
Literally nothing.
That's unfortunate.
No. So I never really got any benefit from it. I don't know if my dad just told her to say it because she lived in Sheffield. Because we went to Skegness Market, and there was a Davey Boy Smith t-shirt, and basically if you pressed a button, it went, "I'm Davey Boy Smith from London, England." But if you went to the next store, it went, "I'm Davey Boy Smith from Manchester, England." And we worked our way down until it was like, "I'm Davey Boy Smith from Sheffield, England." And I'm pretty sure he's from Sheffield. But yeah, my grandma always claimed to have known his mum.
Jeez. So what else you got?
So
that Hulk Hogan's fucking badass. I think the best one's still Davey Boy Smith though. Oh shit!
You remember these? No, he's jacked.
I can't help but think of Family Guy when I see these now.
Yeah.
I thought these smelled bad on the outside. Why are these not standing up anymore? What have you done to them?
I think it's a lot of age. Oh man, there's all sorts of stuff in it.
Oh mate, I used to have one of these.
Original
what are these
Chewy.
called? An original Chewy.
Original Chewy.
Look at this.
With no crossbow, so he's probably now worth 50p.
Yeah, but he's worth so much more of that to you, though, isn't he?
Can't even fucking
Does he sit? He'll sit in it, won't he?
Couple of Ewoks.
He could have robbed it. He could have twacked it.
Yeah. These are always my favourite.
Taken without owner's consent. Twack.
And do you know what bilking is?
I don't.
Bilking is leaving a petrol station without paying.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Where did that come from?
Well, because you said twack. I thought we were going a bit.
I know, but like the word bilk, where did that come from?
I don't know, because it's buggering.
Go on.
I was going to say buggering off, but buggering means something way different if you don't put off at the end of it.
Yeah.
Because if you tell someone to bugger off, that's different to like just buggering.
Yeah. But these are Britishisms that a lot of people won't understand.
Oh man, he's still got original blue tack on. There is part of a speeder bike.
I'm a bit disappointed he's not wanting to stay. Is he the one that died out in the snow?
Oh, check it out.
Oh shit! Look at that.
Look at him. He doesn't care.
I think all of my Star Wars figures went with my He-Man figures.
Well, did I tell you?
Sold them off. Wanted to buy Lego.
Did I tell you the story of all my toys? Where they went?
No.
So I was at my.
What the fuck is that?
Which one? This bit.
Silver thing. Yeah, that's a speeder bike, isn't it?
That's a speeder bike. Well, it had the because it. Oh yeah. Here you go. I've got the bits. I didn't realise I had the bits.
Oh shit!
Excuse the sound just for a minute. So that went on there. I think.
That's a scary little looking thing.
What the? I've done it. No GCSEs.
None.
No times table. Can you put a speeder bike together so it can go? Yes, you can.
Brilliant. And here's your Scout. Yeah, I'll put them on.
That's what the 40-year-old me would tell the 15-year-old me, or maybe even younger.
What? Don't get rid of your Star Wars toys.
1,000%.
Right,
mate. I got fucking rolled over. Dude, it's like 25, 35 years old.
It's incomplete.
There's a guard. Mate,
there's
loads of stuff down there.
There's a referee that sometimes covers UFC events that reminds me.
I know
of
you
that
mean.
character, you know what I mean?
If we could paint him green and put tusks on him, like
the little Brock Lesnar dude.
Yeah, no one would fight because they'd just be stood there, just like fuck off.
Yeah,
Just die.
it's funny, isn't it? Here we go. Look at that.
Don't press the button now. I used to have to lock his legs under the handle because the handle's on elastic, on like a spring. Is it? If you pull that T-bar up, his legs.
Is it gonna? Oh shit! Fuck!
I just wanted you to do that.
Fucking with me.
Yeah, definitely. So my auntie was at my dad's house, and me and my sister used to go to my dad's on a Saturday, come home on a Sunday. And my auntie lived in Sheffield, so we never really saw him a lot. And she came over, and my sister was chatting mad shit about Mr. Frosty. You remember the fucking ice cube crushing thing?
Yeah. Oh yeah, with the
shit,
with the colour stuff that you put in it,
in a penguin. So basically, on the advert, some kid would go effortlessly, just grinding up ice and get a whole cup, and then they'd put the syrup on it and be like, "Oh, there you go, this is easy." So Leanne had one, and it was shit. It was shit before it was made. And she mentioned to my auntie that we had a Mr. Frosty. She went, "Oh, I need one of them for my son." So Leanne was like, "Oh, you can buy mine if you want." To which my auntie was like, "Yeah, cool, I'll buy that off you." So when we got back to my mum's, she ran upstairs, got Mr. Frosty, bought it downstairs, gave it to her, and she bought this thing. So because I saw her getting some paper money, I was like, whoa, oh mate, I need some of that. So I went all out. I ran upstairs and I had a Millennium Falcon that was full, of every figure. Every single figure you could buy. So Millennium Falcon, AT-AT, ST-AT, all of the Star Wars. Ran downstairs, chucked it at the floor. Ran back upstairs, got a suitcase of original Action Man, which I have tormented myself by backwards researching to find out how much the things are worth that I sold to her. So there was a diver in that set with lead boots, all original. There was probably 40 figures. every gun, you name it. Like when I say suitcase, I mean the one with no wheels on, just like an old, probably made of fiberglass.
Proper rectangular
Yeah, fucking blue, which like if you pushed it in and popped it out, it hurt your fingers. It was one of them fuckers, big old suitcase full of Action Man, chucked that down, then ran back upstairs and got G.I. Joe and obviously everything else. So basically I went all down and she turned to me and she went, I've only got a tenner. And like a twat, this is definitely the thing I would tell the fucking idiot that took the tenner. Because like she'd just given her a tenner for Mr. Frosty. I have given you literally 2 suitcases worth of shit. And she took it, and I took the money, and I obviously spent it on caps and firecrackers and stink bombs. And
which were gone within a week.
Stupid. Well, 5 minutes. Literally, by the time you get out of the shop, you've done a whole bag of fucking fun snaps. Let's see what this does. All the sawdust in the air. So yeah, it went. So I can remember saying to her a couple of years later, I want it back. And she was like, oh yeah, I think I took it to a car boot. I think she bought a house. Was what she fucking... honestly, mate.
It's crazy what kind of shit's worth now. It's good though, man. It's a good collection. Oh shit! What else you got?
This is the thing that's going to take your attention. Are you ready for this?
Yeah. Hang on.
In fact, just touch the zip because I don't want you to guess what it is. This is going to be a fantastic podcast.
Zip.
People are going to be like, so Dan and Owen looked at toys.
It's just... Oh, micro machines, dude.
All of them.
Hell. I've got a bunch of these as well. And I'll tell you what else I found the other day is my muscle men. Have you seen that?
Yeah, they used to come in a bin.
Oh man, you got all kinds of good shit. You got planes and tanks and wicked. You can come over and play again,
mate.
What the fuck's going on with that?
That was
bigger than most
that
of the
went
cars.
with it went with an Action Man set that my brother got. Because what you got to remember is, it's weird, but obviously when you get siblings, especially when your parents divorce and decide to make more children, there's a bit of a gap between you. And if I'd already sold some of my shit to my auntie, then I had to inherit some of I sort of stole my brother's stuff.
Oh, that one's badass. You had some good ones, man. I think I've got this one. I've got a bunch in my office.
I used to have a lot. I used to paint them myself. I would like sand them down and then repaint them. But it obviously would never look anywhere near as good. There's a DeLorean lot.
Oh,
but I don't think you can get a bonnet or doors with it because I took them off.
Of course you did.
What did I do with them? Fuck knows.
Don't know. Sold them on.
Mate.
Probably sold them on to someone that's actually got a DeLorean.
Probably sold them to my auntie for 10 quid in the actual full bargain bucket that she managed to rinse. But yeah, so there is more. There is bits, but obviously you can choose whatever you want to stick in the collection.
Wicked. What did you spend most of your time doing when you were a kid? What were your best toys?
I had
like if you were going somewhere and had a bag this big.
What's going with me?
What's going with you?
I always had stuff to draw.
Draw? Yeah, of course.
So that was always an easy one.
Yeah.
I always wanted to have a Walkman, but I don't know if this is just going to make me sound really fucking old, but there was never an abundance of shit when we were kids. So like nowadays, if you came to my house and said, I need 47 AA batteries, I would give you 50 just so you haven't got any short. And I've got that in my cupboard. Piece of piss. No problem. When we were kids, like, you'd go to the shop and there would be Vical or some shit battery that... I got the Game Boy and the Game Boy Light in 1989 or whenever it was. And I can remember having 20 quid Christmas money, which was my whole Christmas money from like both families. And I needed batteries for my Game Boy and I needed batteries for my Light. And they both took 4 AA's.
Jeez, that's a lot.
It cost me like 16 quid for 2 packs of shit batteries. Whereas now, because I put it down to the fact there wasn't pound shops when we were young. Pound shops sort of changed the game because...
Kind of changed the game, yeah. I used to go there when I was at university. There was one just down the road and I used to go there for art supplies.
Yeah. But
like just whatever random shit.
What I find with the discount places is some discount places will make stuff to be sold cheap, so they'll either try and copy something and make something shit. Mm-hmm. But what I like is when you get your TK Maxx or your Home Bargains and your pound shops where someone's tried something, it's not worked, and the retail on it was justifiably 30 quid, but now it's in the pound shop for £1, and you're like, oh, I can remember. You remember York? The bodybuilding stuff.
Yeah. I had a set of those, like the gold-coloured, like plastic things filled with sand.
I went into the pound shop in Derby once on my way to my Saturday job at Bacon's.
Bacon's?
Rest in peace, the shoe shop. Can you remember? The worst shoe shop. If you went to school and you were wearing a pair of shoes from Bacon's,
I don't remember.
It was just a ticket to get your head kicked in.
Really?
Oh, mate, they were dog shit.
Clark's for me. Was that one of the kids that did the kicking?
Yeah, because Clark's Hardware used to get like a a rubber keyring wheels, like the shape of an arrow.
Yeah. I remember getting fitted for shoes when I was a kid in that really awkward fucking
That machine looked like it was going to crush your feet.
Yeah, I'm like,
put your foot in there.
Fuck
you! I don't want to get hit right now. So, so when we was kids, all the money went on fucking so I never had a Walkman because I couldn't afford batteries, and they were like going down and taking the batteries out of the remote. I think we had a TV that lasted 25 years, and then batteries would never change. They just got rolled round.
That's all you do.
TV's not working. 1 sec. Give it to your dad.
Yeah.
Come here.
Where's the remote control? There.
Now try it. Mate, all day.
I don't even know where the batteries are on this one.
What did you call that in your house?
What? The remote, I called it. My sister's got a few names for it. Plodger, Dooter.
Really?
Yeah, she has a couple of
I saw a thing on Facebook. What did you call it? And I went into Stace and she was like...
Controller.
Channel change... clicker.
Oh,
her family, in their house. Where's the clicker?
No, it's all right. I'll move it. There you go.
What are you talking about? Clicker. And that was
clicker.
Channel changer.
That's too long.
Yeah.
Clicker makes sense.
I'm old enough now to remember remotes on a cable.
Oh, mate.
What's the fucking point?
I remember getting up and changing the channel on the TV.
Oh, no, I had a stick. I had a garden cane.
What a shit.
Yeah. Because I had one of those tellies,
Early remote control.
Fuck off tellies that were like radioactive with the vinyl wood.
Yeah.
What do you think we should
made
make
your
this
hair
telly
stand
look like?
up when you put it on the screen?
Licking the static. That's what went wrong, innit? But clearing the static
This
like
is
it was
why
fun.
we're sitting here at 40 playing with toys.
But I can remember the stuff that the static helps me remember. But maybe if I was playing with a TV and licking static, then it would have helped me remember my schooling.
Dude, I remember getting an electric shock once. We were chatting the other day. V and I went for a walk, and there was like obviously loads of insects and stuff around, and there's loads of holes in this house. We get insects in here all the time, and we had a fucking massive bee in here the other day, and it sounded like a bomber. You know what I mean?
Tank buster.
It was ridiculous.
I think there's one in there.
Here we go.
You can use it as really small reference.
Perfect. This is what we've always needed. Toys for reference. That's a pretty cool gangster car, isn't it?
It is.
That's wicked. So and V said, "What's it like to be stung?" She's never been stung by anything like a wasp or a hornet or anything like that.
Oh shit!
And like, how would you describe that? It's a very unique feeling.
It's like an injection.
I said it feels a little bit like an electric shock in one particular point.
Yes.
Like a woof.
Well, can you remember gas fires that you used to have to click the clicker and push the gas? So you're pushing all the gas, then click the igniter, the clicker. Dickhead. So with my dad being in the game he's a joiner, builder. He used to have all sorts of different bits in the back of his van, and he'd taken a fire out of someone's house, and we were stood because we used to ride trials at the weekend, and I was stood waiting to get the motorbike out the back of his van, and he leant over and he had this thing in his hand. It was about this big, and he went just on my arm, and it was the igniter from the fire, and he just unscrewed it. He went click, and it was the smallest little. But fuck me, at the time, I jumped a mile.
Yeah.
Obviously, I took that to school and nearly got expelled. I hit a girl on a TB jab. I wasn't meant to. I was just fucking about, as you do, with butterfly knives, take someone's nose off. And I hit her in the arm where where your TB scar is.
I don't have one.
You didn't have the jab?
I have the jab. I don't have a scar though.
You should have. Obviously, they didn't do it right. Mine's under about
I'm still alive.
15 layers of paint. Yeah, it's there, look.
I don't have one.
Oh mate, she hit the deck. She's
difficult to see with the tattoos, isn't it?
Yeah, for real. But she sounded like a puppy that had been trod on. And when you go from like larking about, being a big man, and then dropping this girl, horrible.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that was where the electric shock. I had the electric shock thing, but I used to just zap
the
people.
palm buzzers?
Yeah.
I used to have one of them.
I think
as well.
this was.
My dad was really
stronger.
into those things. Like it was always my dad's idea to get that for me, and then for me, like go and do that to your granddad.
Yeah.
Like,
where is it? It's in my hand. Yeah. Why are the batteries dead, Dad? No reason. Well, literally, the Game Boy I was talking about, I got for Christmas. When I put Tetris in and turned it on, my dad had clocked it, and that was like level 10. Rose 10, where you start and you've got one line just to get out. And mate, he was lightning.
Really? And
literally I'd sit there and I'd be doing this dead slow and he'd be like, come here. Come see your dad. Let me show you. And literally sit for 2 hours. And as you on the old Game Boys, as the batteries are dying, you turn the contrast.
Yeah.
Getting a bit darker.
And it was just fading slowly. I do. I remember.
Honestly. Heartbreaking though, because you're like, I'm never going to have another £3.80 for another pack of 4 Zycal wank batteries.
What about trading cards? I'll get my box of trading cards out next time. The ones I remember particularly, I remember the first set of the WWF cards that came out with the Hulk Hogan's and all
the
these.
blue border ones.
Yeah, the blue border ones.
Yes, they were slightly thinner and they weren't made by Topps.
Were they not?
No.
Was it Panini? It wasn't Panini, was it? It was sticker
Panini
guys.
was the little guy with the...
That was it, the little
the
knights.
smell. Oh.
Right.
The smell of stickers.
It's weird.
And for me, it was the smell of sticker adhesive, which you could...
That'd be an
aftershave. I'd be like, got your sticker adhesive on, of course.
So a combination of the links, the sticker adhesive.
Yeah.
What was the other thing? The static off the TV.
And some Warhammer paint down the side.
For sure.
Yeah.
Licking your brushes with
Yeah.
red paint.
And original Mountain Dew.
Yeah,
and probably some onion
which
and
was
crisps.
Radioactive.
It was
that
greener
looks
than
kind of
that.
like Mountain Dew.
Yeah, it was greener
I tell you
than
what
that.
that reminds me of is Inca Cola. Most people won't know what I'm talking
Inca
about.
Cola?
Inca Cola. It's something that they sell in South America.
Okay.
It's like I had it in Peru, but there's like you can get it all across South America. It's called
good.
Inca Cola. Yeah, it's basically like Coca-Cola, but it's that color instead of regular.
Yeah, see, coloured stuff fucks my brain. Can you remember when Heinz brought out purple ketchup and green ketchup?
Yeah,
and red,
I remember the
red.
green and
Well, red.
Did they do blue as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it was like dipping your chips into poster paint.
Yeah, it
What are
was
you doing?
kind of weird.
Stop it.
But then, how much of your taste is perceived by the sight of it? I mean, that's it. Like, if you did it with your mouth, with your eyes closed, would it have still tasted weird to you, or was it your perception of it tasting weird because?
Well, mate, that's why I tried to. You know, if you haven't got a sense of smell, you can't taste.
Yeah.
And my uncle's got no sense of smell because he had I think he fell down the stairs. He used to work in the pit, and him and my dad were talking, and they're obviously old school. And I was like, oh well, you know, if you've got no sense of smell, you can't taste. He was adamant, and I was like, how old are you? And he's like, 60. I was like, right, so you had taste for fucking 40 years, you maniac. So you remember taste, but like you would eat a bacon sandwich, like, oh, lovely bacon sandwich. I really enjoyed that because I know what bacon tastes like. But if it's something that you
can't taste it,
you can't taste, no, because honestly, it's like if you've got something you don't want to eat and you see people hold their nose.
Yeah.
It's because you're not. There's a lot of like you being driven by what you can smell.
Yeah.
That's what draws you into Pizza Hut or wherever the fuck it is you're eating.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? But
Yeah.
same as going back to the trading cards, it's either a sticker adhesive if you're doing a sticker album, but the smell of the bubblegum you got in a Batman card.
Oh, for sure. Yeah,
Mate.
for sure. The little like flat ones with the crosshatch
Zigzags on
top.
it. If you knew that the packs had been sat in the shop for a bit too long when you bit one and it shattered.
Yeah, it was powdery.
Yeah,
you
yeah,
had to
yeah.
chew it into.
But you'd still go through it.
Fucking yeah.
You're playing football with your mates. You're like, "Well, 1 minute, lads. I'm going to have a cup, one of them cup drinks that was made out of toxic shit that you bit the bottom off because you didn't have a straw."
And ice poles, man. Like I remember 2 summers in a row where it was all about bikes and ice poles. Like the long ones that were
Yeah, Mr. Freeze.
were like 10p.
Yeah.
Like, oh, I want a blue and a green.
Blue raspberry, please. Standard colours. I need to. Yeah,
were good, though.
I need to turn my insides out
And I'd
wrong
cut
colour.
either side of my mouth, like Joker.
Just from
like sucking the damn
honestly.
things.
Well, we had that because we didn't have a lot of money, we didn't have scissors, like good scissors. Like now I make the thing is, I don't know if my house is just full of shit that I feel like we didn't have.
You stockpile.
Yeah, so you know when the kids are like, Dad, why are you buying 17 pairs of scissors? It's like, you be fucking grateful.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'd say I've worked hard for these scissors.
Yeah.
So yeah, I've just got them. I nearly broke my thumb yesterday because of ice poles. Because the thing is, when you have kids, you want them to be independent. You want them to do stuff, but no one does stuff the way you want to do it. Like we spoke about it before with my shed. I've drawn round things so that people know where to put
got a
shit back.
place.
They don't, but at least the gesture's there. And so like when we'll go out shopping or whatever, and they'll grab whatever they want, like ice poles, and they need to be in the freezer. But because my kids are quite intuitive or like they're just interested in all sorts of shit, and they'll watch a YouTube video and you open the freezer and there's like 30 quid's worth of food out defrosting because they needed to put a bowl with an egg frozen with orange like cordial and some shit, and what you're doing is on YouTube turns into a diamond. And you're like, no, it won't. Stop doing that shit. And
I can't imagine how much more challenging parenting must be. By comparison, I reckon we must have been pretty easy kids to have raised, given the fact that everything that we were doing was right fucking in front of us.
Yes.
Whereas now kids have got screens which takes them all over the place.
Yeah.
That must be difficult to manage, especially in pandemic when they're doing, but you do a good job of like, you keep them busy, don't you? Your
yeah,
kids? Like, you
mate,
keep them really
Stacey,
busy.
honestly, she's incredible. Like just
Top
the
of
shit.
palm tree there.
Mate, there's a whole beach in there somewhere. But yeah, she's amazing at sort of working stuff out to do. Obviously, she's just had 2 weeks off again after the pandemic. And the thing is, when you've got them off and you need to scream at them to do homework, that kind of takes up the time. Yeah. But when...
So how did you do the homework thing? Did you learn anything? Anything
mate,
anything
you want to talk to
us?
me a couple of weeks ago about fractions...
It's gone now.
I smashed the tits off it, yeah. And there's weird bits that I was... Like, me and Stacey sort of took it in turns. So if it was designing a poster for drama, I'm all over that shit. I just jumped in and you go, we'll do that on Illustrator.
But are you divvying them up based on yours and Stacey's skills?
Kind of.
So like you do the design work, Stacey does everything else?
Pretty much. Pretty much.
Anything art creative.
Yeah.
That's
Let's get creative. But yeah, so, I mean, key stage, I think I'm doing key stage 5 maths, which is Libby's 9. And the thing is, I'll never forget my mum used to moan about it because I'd ask her for help with homework and she'd be like, oh, they don't teach like they taught me. And then I literally found myself uttering the same words and I'm like, Stace, just punch me in the dick. Jesus. Like, I can't be that guy. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? The guy that says, I remember this first time round, fuck off. There's that first time round was the 30s now, so surely we can't say that anymore. So yeah, it was, I don't know.
You've got a good collection here.
There's so much, isn't there?
Yeah, man.
But there's the amount of toys.
A few of them. I'm like looking at them, going, oh yeah, I had that one.
So
I'll get my cards out next time because I've got a full set of X-Men cards. There were 2 sets of WWF cards that were released. The blue ones, blue board, and then there was the second set. Yes. I can't remember what they looked like.
They were a bit more glossy with like a bit of a white edge.
Were they?
Yeah, and the first one's a bit more aimed at, I think, younger, a bit more cartoony. Yeah. But I can remember getting them. I had all of them. I had the football ones. Was it Pro Set?
Yeah. And I had that. That's a similar situation to you and the girls when you go into the toy shop.
Yeah,
is that you're going, you get that, and I'll pay back when we get home. I didn't really want any of the football ones. No. Like my dad was collecting them through me. Like the same with the stickers and stuff.
Yeah,
love the smell of the stickers. Don't give a monkeys who this dude with the mullet on the.
I want to fill them numbers. Don't care who it is.
Yeah, it was just. Yeah. But funny enough, like V and I were talking about the collecting thing the other day because we went to a antique and collectors fair yesterday. My mum was over there looking for a few different things, and I've got the odd thing laying around like antique guns and stuff that I pick up at those places, and it was just like it was funny because V's like very different in a way that like she's not interested in collecting something. If she needs something, she'll buy a really good whatever she needs, and that's what she needs. Whereas if I buy something, if I buy that, I'm like, okay, well there's probably 4 or 5 other emergency vehicles in the set, so I'll need to, you know what I mean? And then I'll go, and it's like a. It was funny because as we were talking, I was like assessing it as well, and it's like
it's a bug.
It is a little bit, but it's like a part of the process of enjoyment is the actual collecting of it.
Without a doubt.
You know, it's like having is cool, but the collecting is also
and when you can
a real
say,
pleasure.
This is season 1, this is from, like, I don't know, I had, obviously with cards, there was Garbage Pail Kids. Mate, I could set them out into how they came in the 5 that you used to get.
Have you got the Coca-Cola set?
There will be. It might not be in there. It might be in Auntie Sharon's.
You've got some real nice like Malibu tones of like pastels and shit.
And the
that's wicked,
mate. Innit?
That's wicked. Yeah,
I can literally remember buying these.
Really?
I've still got really vivid memories of going into Toy Master in Derby.
That one's been fucking.
I painted it.
Ragged.
Look at it. Yeah, I repainted
it. It's good, man. It's good.
With my fucking wank paintbrush. Put that up to the camera and let them see that.
Really? Is that right? With your emulsion brush?
Yeah. Just cut a few bristles off
with
it.
Your roller.
My yard brush. Sorry, got this covered, Mum. What I've decided for is just go all over.
Yeah.
But yeah, do you have Garbage Pail? Do you have Garbage Pail Kids?
You know what? I didn't have them. No.
Really?
No, I didn't. I had X-Man. I've got loads of. In fact, there's a couple floating around.
There's some on the wall.
Yeah, I took them down while I was putting the blackout blinds up. Top drawer. Open that, and they're just in the front side there.
Mate, I always wanted.
I've only got a couple of these though. I've got X-Files cards as well. But I've got them all in it. I tell you what, I've got them all in an ice cream tub in my office.
Nice.
Like like one of the old like strawberry swirl vanilla. Yeah, these are a couple of duplicates I just put on the wall.
But this is
that was a good set, man. That was a good set of.
I like a bit of spot gloss.
Yeah, it's good, that, isn't it?
You know when you get that shiny, bit of shiny. This is where we're too similar. You saved the same daft shit as me, and it's not even like to look back on and go, "Oh, it's season 1." That's it. It's just a tag. But
mate, I've got the jackets and shoes. That's a Boba Fett jacket. It's a Adidas.
I remember it.
3 stripes. Says Boba Fett across the back. I've got the fucking shoes to match. And at some point, I'll be going somewhere on May the 4th,
mate,
and I'm like, that's the outfit. I've been saving it all these years.
And you can just rock up.
Yeah, 68 years old. You know, full grey hair.
You know what someone's going to say to you? Are you the Mandalorian? Fuck off.
Do you watch it though? Didn't you?
Yeah, I watched it all.
It's fucking awesome.
Watched it all. Did I tell you about? Libby bought the Grogu doll.
Really?
But she bought like a movie prop. Oh, so me and Stace had sat, and I don't know if you've seen
I've
it.
got the Lego one to build.
It's sick.
Yeah.
I nearly bought it from Costco the other day. Hello, Dad. Before he was famous.
Isn't that beautiful? Yeah.
Before Ryan Reynolds and I would go.
Look at that.
But we what's it? Me and Stace had watched Mandalorian, and it was one of them things. It was like easy.
Yeah, right.
See, that's the
It's about as good as it gets.
That's what you're going to get when Freeman's catalogue. Yeah. Where's the bras?
Yeah.
Jesus.
I'm not showing you that one.
No.
It's too much. Carry on.
So we sat down, and it was December. It was mad busy, and me and Stace kind of managed to we almost get an hour a night. And it doesn't matter if it's we watch a lot of murder stuff and police stuff, and like these documentaries where it's cold cases or whatever.
Yeah, I don't get into that.
See, I think it's just because
not before bed.
Yeah, we've got an hour. Well, I normally stay up because I'm working, but Stacey's up first thing, so we have at least an hour, and we watch The Mandalorian because I'd suggested it a few times, and then someone that she trusts said it, and so she decided it's all right now. So we watched it, and we watched the whole thing, and it was like a couple of days before Christmas. So I'm googling Grogu because every time she saw him, I was like, "Oh, look at his little hands and his little angry face," and I was like, "Yeah, he's 100 years old, but still cute." So I literally went onto eBay and found the Mandalorian teddy just as a gesture. Mm-hmm. It was about £9, and I was like, if it gets here before Christmas, because what we normally do, I give the girls a tenner each, and we go to like a cheap place, and I say, right, buy stuff so they can get that feeling of like, well, I've got a tenner, I need to buy it. Dad, the dogs, Mom, this person, my sister, and it's kind of cool. So I thought I'd put it in one of their boxes so they can give it to Mom. And at the time, she's like, "Oh, it's so nice, isn't it? Thank you. Oh, it's amazing." Like, really hammed it up. Next minute, we get back from a shopping trip, and Libby had bought, it was like a movie prop. It was fucking incredible. So jealous of it. And then Stace got back in the car and she went, "Well, that just shows up mine for what it is." And someone had made a TikTok of where what you expect to what you get. And it's the and then the flute comes in, blah, 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 and it's some shit version. What I'm expecting and what I get. The one on the shit TikTok is what I bought Stace.
Oh, shit.
Mate, she fucking nailed me to the ground. It wasn't even like...
There's nothing you can do about it then.
Yeah. Well, remember that time we shared the Mandalorian time? Oh, and you fucking ruined it with that goblin. Yeah, thanks, Owen. Yeah. So
it was good though, wasn't it?
It was brilliant.
I've just started watching it again because I'm building the Razor Crest. I've got that as a set.
Nice.
So, yeah.
I'm just glad that Bill Burr made more than one episode.
Yeah.
Because you get a lot of...
He's good, isn't he, Bill Burr?
Yeah, but you get a lot of cameos.
I've been enjoying doing a podcast with him.
Mate, the first time when he said it's...
Bill Burr, Keith Jardine.
It's always Keith Jardine.
What's the other one he got the other day?
The guy from RoboCop got it with the acid. Might be a bit more specific.
Yeah,
but
I do remember it, yeah. But I'm like, fucking hell, that's very... Because the van drove through it, didn't
Terrified
it?
me
And he
as a
just
kid.
splattered it.
Terrified me. The woman next door to my dad owned a video shop and got us a copy, and it was an 18 when I think I was about 8. And obviously the beginning where they're shooting his arms and legs off, I'm sort of sat there like, oh, fucking hell.
It's a bit much.
But carried on, I'm all right. And then he ate his baby food, and he got his ugly partner who was in Kindergarten Cop, and off they went. And then before you know it, when he gets that, is it toxic waste? And he's like walking towards the car, and his nose, everything's dripping. I can still see it.
Yeah. It's a van like that, isn't it? And he just splatters all over the windscreen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Awful.
It's pretty bad. That was pretty bad. Yeah.
What got us on? Oh, Bill Burr. Yeah, so, no, what are they calling Ollie? Ollie.
Well, yeah, a few things. Bill Burr. Keith Jardine's the one, though, isn't he? Or well, I mean, Techno Viking, but that is also technically Keith Jardine as well, isn't it? What a brilliant video that is.
Have you seen
it's
it?
Lost popularity now. People have forgotten about it, but it's people need to go back and review it, don't they?
Have you seen that Techno Viking remix with "I Don't Smoke the Reefer"?
No. Is that a good
Do
one?
you smoke, Paul? And you've just got the Techno Viking in front of it. No, I don't smoke cigarettes. Don't smoke cigars. Don't smoke a pipe. I don't smoke the reefer. And then you just see amazing. If that video now gets another 5 views, you're welcome.
Yeah. Oh, it definitely will.
Yeah, brilliant.
Right. I reckon we should wrap this up because I need a cup of tea.
I've got something to tell you really quick first, because it's not going to work if we do it again after this.
Go on.
When you mentioned we're going to record a full Reptile Radio, I remember that I might have been making notes for the past year.
Have you really?
Of a different random
this
bits.
is why you need the fucking camera in your van.
Can I give you just a couple?
Go on.
Because I know that our brains are mangled, but the problem is, a lot of the time, shit makes so much sense. When I've finished an event, so what happens is, Saturday, the event's on, I go to bed, I might get a prelim, maybe. If I don't, then I have to wait until probably 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock Sunday, because it's not that I don't want to watch it in front of the kids, but if I'm watching it and they want something, that fucking consumes me. So that when they're like, Dad, I'm like, fuck up. They could just be saying, I love you, but leave me alone. I'm in my bubble. So I found it a lot easier than causing massive ruckuses just to fucking let them go to bed. And I'll start the first fight on my phone. I'll roll a cone. I sit on the swing in the garden and I'll watch it. So then while I'm doing that, I'm making notes, which a lot of them make sense. However, a few of the notes that I want to share with you are literally just to let you know what I wrote, to see what you can think I meant, because I might not even know. So, and the rest of these, I mean, the thing is, in my notes, I've got addresses for people like Faraz Harvey, customers, and
then
just,
random
and
nonsense.
just random absolute nonsense.
I have a file in my notes that are funny things that MMA fighters have said, and I'll make a note of what they said and when, and like, you know, who said it. And
Is that like when, can we say when Rogan said about the crucifixing fix?
I need to add that to it. Crucifixing fix. Brilliant.
He said it.
Yeah, and then said crucifix.
Like he'd said it in front of his mom.
Yeah.
Crucifixing fix. I mean, you just said crucifix.
Yeah.
But that same thing happened to me. I was on the phones at Egg. I know it's a tangent. I was on the phones at Egg, and bear in mind, the bank of desks with a letter C or a U or an N, baby N.
Either or.
So we sat there and you got these phones, these big block phones called a Lucent, and basically you have to log in and you sit in available and the call just goes bing, bing, egg call or whatever. And because you sat bored out your tits, we had a beach ball. So we would just be batting it to each other. And Stacey's cousin worked at the same place and me and him are good mates. And he just fucking spiked it down at my phone and it hit the phone and bounced off and went into available. And there was a queue. It would say like 20 people waiting to be answered. And so I went, fuck off. And this person was like, what? I went, cough, 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 cough. Are you all right, dear? And I was like, no, I think I need a drink of water.
Brilliant.
And literally,
Nice
honestly, you know,
cover.
see, that's what sticks in my brain, how to get away with stuff, not how to actually do it for real. Hold on. So, oh no, that's a list that we.
My favorite note I've got is Max Holloway, and I always remember it. So I don't really need to make a note of it. But it's no turn on stoned. It's the best one.
Surely,
I'm kind of 50% on whether he said it intentionally or not. I kind of feel like he did.
I'd like to think that Cody Garbrandt has got a bit more career left just to ice that clean out. He'll say, "Hanging with the boys" or something, something else.
Something.
So this is I don't know what fight it's after.
Yeah.
And I've put, why are you dipping chips with a fork? You're not in a business meeting. And I think
Right.
I think
Okay.
I think
That
one of the
makes no
kids said that to one of us.
Yeah.
Libby's getting quite cocky. She's got a bit of me in her.
Right,
So
okay.
it's kind of amazing to see that you can develop this person and make them exactly like you, but fucking annoying at the same time because they're faster than you now because they've got newer chips.
So if you dip in chips and you're using a fork, that's only business
meeting?
Of course.
What are you doing?
Well, that
animal?
makes sense.
Play the game.
That makes sense.
Dogs digging. Are they scared of getting their head stuck? If a dog's digging a hole, are they scared of getting their head stuck? Don't know why. I've put a pair of teeth, which is, oh yeah, I said aperitif to Stace, which is a drink with a meal, right?
She said aperitif.
And she said, and bear in mind, after I said that, I would have been talking about going out or something and having an aperitif, not trying to be fancy or French, but that's the correct word.
Yeah.
And she let me finish, and at the end of it, just looked at me. So clearly took nothing else in of any arrangement. I went, a pair of teeth. And everyone I said it to since said, well, I don't know what aperitif is. It sounds like a pair of teeth. And I think she's just rang them in front of me. Terminator Naked Crouch. Do you never do that when you get out of the shower? You know the naked crouch in the beginning of the Terminator where he's just on the floor like that? No, never? No. Okay, well.
I've started using a new system now because after talking to Tiny, who works, security for the UFC, he was talking about how, like, when they're in the military, one of the first things to do is teach you how to shower.
Yeah.
And, like, how to be efficient. And he's like, there's no point in going straight from shower to towel because you'll soak the towel unnecessarily. Yes. So you're like talking through, like you go like down the hair.
Squeegee.
And like, yeah, exactly. That's what he says.
Do you not squeegee?
Well, I do. I mean, I remember going through a phase of doing it when I was at school and I was like, I can just. But it was probably because I forgot to get a towel out of the hearing cover or something.
I never realised that it was Baloo the bear off Jungle Book that taught me how to get out of the shower.
The necessity.
You know, he shakes off and then he gives the little foot shake. Mate, the amount of water you can get off, it's fucking scary. Yeah, so Baloo the bear taught me, not Tiny the military man. Finger up nose, don't know what that is. Water on my head, don't know. Taking Dodson down is like holding a tennis ball. I think I meant trying to hold a tennis ball.
Yeah.
The next one, honestly, I think I don't know. It's just, I made up a rap for Moo. I'm not going to read that because it's shit. But I had to do that for Millie.
You've got a headless jet skier here.
Yeah.
And you've also got a headless motorbiker. Head's particularly vulnerable.
Yeah, I think my brother was into biting them off. Definitely biting them off.
Yeah.
It's like there'll be a lot of Star Wars with teeth in them. Just big teeth marks. Like the Legion of Doom spikes have probably gone because they've been bitten off.
Yeah, there are a couple that are gone.
Okay. Stace works with a lady. She looks after Jared. He had an accident, so he's paralysed. And she's his carer. But she's now part of their family, basically. They do a lot together. It's fucking amazing. But Norma is, if I said she was a bit like Babs off of Carry On.
Yeah.
I think she's 70-something, big beehive, lovely woman. But the stories and the mental shit that you hear. And what happened was her friend, who is of equal age and technophobe, put her phone on what's known as a blind setting. I didn't know what it was. And these two aging women were terrified because their phone kept talking to them and narrating what it was doing at night.
Oh, shit.
They were shit scared. And Stacey said, did you know there's a blind setting on the phone? I was like, no fucking idea. And
so it like reads your text messages to you and stuff?
Yeah.
I mean, that would make sense. But you know when you get a bank statement from the bank, you used to work in banking and stuff. On the bottom of the banking thing, it says, if you need this in Braille, contact this number. Wouldn't it not make more sense to put that bit in Braille?
This is what I'm saying.
Right?
Yeah.
So then you get that and you're like, oh, this is just a blank piece of paper. Oh, hang on a minute. There we go. I'll call that number just there that I can
Let me
feel.
call this number.
Yeah.
Well, that's why there's bumps on the phone. I never realised before. There's bumps on certain phones and calculators, which I thought was cruel. Because, if you've got some poor bastard doing a calculator and it's like, it's not going to ring, mate. You're doing your sums.
That's true.
Last one.
Go on.
There's other shit on it. There's just so much shit of random nonsense.
Well, we'll be back next week or a week after or something. We'll have to get this back on regular.
You know when you copy and paste, do you press copy just once or do you hit it like your life depends on it? Because if it doesn't paste, you're going to be fuming.
No, I just go one time.
You're a wild man. Does it always work?
Yeah.
Can anyone else out there just confirm this? It's when you copy and you're like, copy.
Yeah, but I've also watched you. It's reassured me in the what's the opposite to delicacy? Like
heavy-handed.
Apple products are not delicate.
No.
Like you ground and pound your MacBook.
Yes.
Like I'm like whack. So I'm like, I can throw mine out the window now if I want to, and it'll be absolutely fine. That's why Ollie's still got an iPhone from like 1914.
Yes.
It's like that, like rose gold. They made tanks out of it in the First World War.
It just
same
came
shit.
out of a canister.
Yeah.
You found it. You found it in the Parks and Rec time capsule.
Well, thanks for bringing your toy collection. I'll get some more. I'll get some of mine out next time.
I've definitely got to find the other bits.
Stuff. Yeah.
There's a load of other bits. Shitloads.
Wicked. Well, good to be back, mate.
Awesome. And it's nice to see you, dude.
Yeah.
And everyone, thank you for saying, where is he?
Yeah, well, he's back. We found him.
Yeah.
We found him. And we're back.
I've just been growing a beard.
And thank you to everyone that's been supporting Full Reptile Collective. Everything's jumping and people are loving the stuff. We've got new spats and rash guards through Scramble. We've got boxing gloves and stuff coming soon. We've got two for 30 on t-shirts, new Now jeans that look like Inca Cola. All kinds of stuff. Unfortunately, we're not selling action figures just yet, but
imagine.
We could though, couldn't we?
Oh, mate, if JLS got their own set,
That's a good point.
I reckon we could.
Stop. I mean, I have got one. To be fair, I have got one of the.
Oh, you have?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll have to get you. We'll have to get you made.
Trouble is that when someone hits you with the reality of what you actually look like, it's always a preconceived bollocking to yourself. It's like, oh, great, that's my face.
That can be you.
I'll take it. I'll take it. I'll be a bushwhacker all day.
Right, nice one, mate.
Nice one, dude.
Good to see you again.
And you take it easy. Having a brew.
Having a brew.
Boy.